All right. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in, JD, Ixachito, and Rosa Ferrari. It's good to see y'all. When last we were overcome with emotion. And by that I mean I forgot to save the H. Again. This is the second time that I have forgotten to save the H. It's snowing? Snowing? So we get to be here again. You know, it's a thing. I forget to save in this game constantly. It's really bad. And yet I want to switch to an SNES, which makes it harder to save. It's okay, it's going to make me a better player. At least a more consistent one at that, surely. Or a more deliberate player. It's cold, you don't want to go to the post office, then don't live in a place where it snows. If you live in a place where it snows, isn't the answer, yay, I'm so excited, it's snowing every time? It only snows like 1/8 of the year? Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. As someone also who didn't grow up in the snow and now occasionally gets snow, I strategically chose a place that doesn't get a lot of snow.
Everyone always says hi surf, but they never say bye surf.
Did I see in 2024 GTA 5 had 1.6 billion hours watched combined? I did. I just didn't go over it. Because I don't think there was a single Mario statistic on Twitch in the community tab. And so I was just like, I don't think there's really that much interesting. You don't hate snow, you just hate driving in snow, though? That's fair, I've never done that. I hate driving in rain, though, so... You thought RP was dead? It's certainly not. I would say that, you know, GTA 5 being one of the top 10 categories on Twitch consistently by viewer is an absolute sign that while it may wane and shift and not be number 2 or number 3, it's still very much alive. And just because you're not watching it, because Dick Chicklets died and fell down the stairs, and it was sad. There's still people like Thomas Twain out there trying to keep the legacy alive, and Kirk Jerkums being a damn clown McFace. And of course, there's a I don't even remember. I don't remember her character's name at all because I haven't really been watching a lot, I admit. But Kate's still doing RP pretty regularly. Not every day, but pretty regularly, like multiple times a week. You have a game truck, or you have a truck with 4-wheel drive and all-weather tires. You're capable, you just don't wanna. That's fair. I mean, that's better than I've ever driven in bad weather conditions. So I'm assuming it's better.
Games and be like, ah, ah, ooh, ooh.
You unfollowed Kate? Wow. Imagine unfollowing a variety streamer who also RPs. I get it. I totally get it. If you're not watching someone, always feel free to unfollow them. I typically don't watch any RP unless it's Flow. Sometimes I'll tune in to see what Dunn's doing, but it's mostly to see what Dunn's doing and not what Thomas is doing. And 9 times out of 10, it's Thomas. So there kind of is, though, High Surf. There's notifications on and notifications off. You can only follow 2,000 channels. It's true. You gotta make room. Because if you're following 2,000 channels, you're probably going insane with the notifications. You only want one below notifications off. Because you don't like notifications. You don't need a notification every morning that Jack is not streaming. No, I am streaming. It's that Jack is not fast. Anyone complain about the new look of Twitch here yet? No, because it hadn't gone live until I raided. And apparently it wasn't live for everyone because Nasty Triangle didn't notice. But I noticed immediately and just didn't say anything in David's chat yesterday. On desktop, High Surf. It's a big giant bar above my head saying my name. My name should be right here instead of all the way down there. Yeah, it took a while to... Yeah, I mean, they probably release in batches. It's the smart thing to do when you've got that many users. I still think it's really weird that, you know, they took all of the information that was down there, right? That was all at the bottom of the screen and put it up there, but they didn't put the money buttons up here. They kept the money buttons down there where no one scrolls. What are you doing, Twitch? They moved lots of the info to, from the bottom to the top and also reduced the size of the viewing window. So they could have black bars on the side. Yeah, that's also the other thing is I've been using theater mode mostly. Everything's on the bottom for you still? Huh. Slow rollout. Apparently they didn't even roll it out for 100% of viewers. They definitely rolled it out in batches though because Nasty Triangle didn't get it at the same time as I got it. So... Hold shift and press F5. Hold shift and press Alt F4. It does get rid of the black bars, and I mean, how often are you actually checking your sidebar? Yeah, I know, I'm a Chaos Monkey. Eats a Cheetle. Now there's black bars at the top. What? There wasn't yesterday. Damn it. But yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing. Just screen resolution things? I don't even know. I don't even know. I guess theater mode can create bars. Theater mode looks weird. It's something I use occasionally. Generally, I use theater mode when I want no chat and I want 4 Twitch tabs open on the same screen. So it was really great during GTA RP.
The secret behind a great Eggs Benedict is in the hollandaise.
Good morning, Benedict. But yeah, I saw Flo streamed yesterday. Speaking of RP streamers who don't stream RP much anymore because their characters fell down the stairs. Why would you ever want to do no chat? If you're in 4 streams, that's too much chat. And I will say, I miss Flo. He only streams when I stream, or really late at night, when I just want to stop watching Twitch and go to bed. Because I'm an old fart. You were actually watching the content? Yeah, I know, right? Imagine watching the RP. You booted up your Balatro physical Switch copy last night? You're annoyed it's not at 60 FPS? Get wrecked, high surf. I don't think it matters at all what frames per second Balatro is. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You haven't played PS4 version of Balatro. You haven't played Xbox version of Balatro, have you? But, yeah, there's a lot of console versions. I got E14, I think, last night on my phone. Some screenshots. There we go. No, E15. Wow. I gotta put that in Discord. For the first time on my phone, I got E15. You got the Switch physical version because it came with cards from GameStop. That's pretty cool. I wish that I hadn't bought it digitally on Switch, but there's no way I'm buying the game 3 times or 4 times when I already own it on that console. Especially because I've got an SNES to integrate into a stream, and that's not cheap. And the phone version was free. Because I got Google money. Okay, it wasn't really free. I got a ton of surveys by traveling. You wish someone would develop Twitch Plays Balatro? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. crowd control Balatro? I mean, like, okay, so there's... Yeah, the Google reward surveys are great. I had over $10 in credit, so I just went, I'm getting on a plane. Balatro. I didn't bring a console. Now I can play Balatro. So there's two ways I could see to do Twitch Plays Balatro. There's the interesting way of just like creating a notation where you have to write out like the hand, which would require everyone to actually look at the game and make educated decisions, and also create a lot of trolls. But like seeing in chat where it just says like ace, 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 but I don't know how to make it like ace. I guess it would have to be like AH, AH, AS, AC, you know, to make a 5 of a kind of thing. And that would be really clunky. Or it's just your classic, it's a controller game. Of up, down, left, right. What if you had multiple of a card? Well, you just write like the 5-card hand that you want. Or the 4-card hand that you want, you know? Or you could just do it classic Twitch Plays fashion, where it's literally just they must write, select, start, A, B, up, left, right, down. Oh, man. It sucks to not have saved that. But anyway, it's Game of the Year. So, you know, we're going to find out in... What? 9 hours. If it is Game of the Year or not. You know, it's my Game of the Year. So it's already won my heart. First game I've bought 3 times. Yeah, 9 hours. Right? Balatro +1 Apple Arcade Game of the Year. Is there even games in Apple Arcade Game of the Year? Contention? Like, is there even a game other than Balatro? You'll give me 5 subs if anything other than SOTE wins Game of the Year. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's going to happen, but I'm... Apple Arcade is pretty decent. I haven't actually opened the App Store in years. SOTE is the Sword of the Erd Tree from Elden Ring. Is one of the worst nominations I've ever heard of in my life. Shadow, not... I don't give a fuck. Shadow of the Shadow of the Ender. There we go. What is it? How is a DLC a game anyway? I know! It's crazy that it's nominated. Didn't it win Game of the Year the year before? Like, come on, man. Or no, 2 years ago. I'm sorry. Oh, darn. It's a really soft year for game releases, too, is the thing. Like, there's not a ton of AAA games that came out this year that are, like, actually major pivotal releases in gaming. So that's why I think having an indie game would be amazing. Because it's been a really soft AAA year. Next year's supposed to be an absolute banger, so give it to an indie. And, you know, one of the biggest indie games this year is by far Balatro. So they gave it a nomination, but I really strongly don't believe it's actually going to get not only was that a major AAA game, it was also an indie game. So which one is it? Beats Cheetle. Welcome in, Germ Dove. UNC head football coach. DLC is not a game. It's literally in its title. Agreed.
New follower.
Oh, thanks for the follow, new follower. Apparently, spicy takes aren't that spicy and get you new follows. It's great. Thank you. DLC shouldn't even cost money, IMO. If it costs money, it's an expansion. DLC is free. Welcome in, Senpai Chan. If it wasn't already obvious, you're a UNC fan, so you're not very happy with the state of the UNC. What is it you guys are talking about? Is it college football? Is that it? You're fine with DLC costing money unless it's content that should have already been included and it's just behind a paywall? Why am I giving you Pablo vibes? I don't know who Pablo is. I'm sorry. UNC is University of North Carolina, and yes, we're talking sports ball. Okay. Okay. I don't know who Pablo is. What's the game that you're trying to think of where you just wander around in a bus and can't die? It came out this year. I don't know. That sounds really fun. Which something? Mind if I ask you something? Well, you did. Of course. Feel free, Senpai Chan. Make him smile. Good. Do I accept offers for custom artwork for my channel? I do not. Because I have a very dedicated artist who does a lot of art. What about non-custom artwork? I take all stock photos, though. Absolutely. Of course. Have a nice one. That's what I expect of most people who follow and then ask questions like that, is that they don't actually care to, you know, watch a stream. They're just advertising themselves. You know, if you actually cared about a content creator, you'd do more than just ask that question. But it's fair. It's fair. Kind of impressive that they left politely. I mean, to a certain extent, for sure. There's been some absolute wild beasts of artists. In the past. I'm guessing my AI art just isn't good enough. You prompted hard on those. You do some really good AI art, Ixacheetle. You send him unsolicited. Wait, where are those? I haven't seen those, Benedict. Are those in staff? Because I don't read that channel much. They're not trying to get insta-banned, I guess? Yeah, they're not. Do you follow for follow? That kind of shit actually gets you banned on Twitch, like, hard, but, you know. You thought it was pointless? No, there's actually TOS for follow speak. No one ever answered your question about dessert sandwich? Desert sandwich. Yeah, bus, witch, no death, exploration game. What I really hate are the ones that come in and are rude and like, hey, your overlays look like shit and you could do better. I mean, yeah, that's just completely terrible. Desert Bus? You're saying that's your game of the year? Desert Bus? Wait, what? Desert Bus VR. The very worst game ever created is what... That's a strong sentiment. But again, this doesn't seem right because it's old stuff. This game. Caravan Sandwich. There we go. So this is Van Life, the game. Interesting. Green Chili, it was fantastic to catch your stream. I had a really good time watching you play Bolinoyer. I have seen it written many a time. That is my first time saying that word. I hope you have a fantastic day at work. And I hope you're wearing an amazing hat. I wore a hat today because I was thinking of you. And then I took it off to stream. Because exclamation mark hat is your thing. And I'm not taking it. I also don't have the wide variety of hats either. Apparently you have back-to-back meetings, so it was nice knowing you. Rip. Nasty Triangle's going to be looking for a new job. You know, game was super underrated. The Sandland game that came out this year. I think another one is Animal Well. That's pretty underrated. No VODs or clips. You were trying to see how shit your overlays are. Snowing again? You're going to be living in the snow for weeks. Well, to be fair, JD. Yeah, it's been a couple of months. Actually, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah, Animal Well's an awesome game. I was just too busy hyping up Balatro since it's actually nominated. But that looks like a really interesting game that I haven't played yet at all. Did I link you my Snowverlay? What is this? OBS Snow Overlay. Wow. Ah. There's something here. Okay. I just don't see it. I was like, is he trolling me right now? No, actually. Squirrel with a Gun should have swept the award season. That came out last year, though. So, I think that's why. Right? Didn't it? But that's a great meme game as well. No, it came out this year. I don't know then. All right, let's add a Snowverlay. Wait, what? Is my canvas not right? That's why. There we go. Perfect. How great. That's awesome, Ixacheetle. Hi, Surf. You're hilarious. If you just go to xchiel.com, it's a Home Assistant login. I've never bothered to actually do that. All of this time using his website for things. I like how it straight up says Home Assistant as the default too. That's funny. Where can I post a pic of an overlay? Definitely not in the community. You know, I'm thinking of just deleting that. You can put it in general. I don't think anyone actually reads community promotion. That's the feeling I get. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, that's a great overlay. But you could get my overlay that's even better than that, because I think yours is shit and I need you to buy my shit. It's not shit, you know? You like that it sticks to the bottom for a minute? Yeah, that's pretty clever, Ixacheetle. I don't know how you got that to work, but that's pretty cool. Guys, where I live, when it does snow, it rarely sticks to the ground. This all fits. You don't want to go spending hundreds of dollars on something when it's just a hobby? Exactly. Exactly. That's the hardest part I have with spending more on emotes, which is why High Surf has been amazing. Because every emote featuring me, pretty much, was made by High Surf. With the exception of this one. Which was made by High Surf and then remade by Nasty Triangle and then screen captured by me. But yeah, most of my emotes are... You know, I should really give the artist attribution to Nasty Triangle there if I can. I don't know if it'll let me. Oh no, I'm going to Twitch while live. I'm not supposed to do that. Yep. Don't hack your Home Assistant server, by the way. It literally has nothing on it that would be useful to anyone but you. And me. And maybe others. You can fuck with your lights and heater, but why? Exactly. I mean, my password's the same as my luggage. Why would I change that just because I put it on the public-facing internet? Good luck, Irreferring. Irreferring. I like that. That's a good word. We should Put that in the colloquial phrasing book for Mario players. Welcome in, Alyssa. Sarfring, but Erie's. I already beat this level twice now. I want to be done. I'm stupid. Screw Sarfring. It's nothing like surfing. Let's go surfing. Everybody's a going now. Maybe you should learn save states. I should have just left. It saves just fine if you do this and move. That's all I needed to do yesterday at the end of stream, and I didn't. And here we are again. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this part of the level, but I really am. I really, really am. And I don't have a good explanation for anybody. Reason is just Home Assistant login and not a special page so that you're using Home Assistant's cloud server to forward your traffic through a double NAT. Huh. Why you know PU and why you know UN UPnP? God, that's hard to say. Why UPP? Unfortunately, Nasty Triangle's gone, so at least High Surf got it. But I don't expect anyone else to really get that one. Piece of piece. I tried to say why you know UPnP, but yeah, that was hard. I used to make that joke all the time. Why you know UPnP. And then I just was like, you know what? It's easier to just say YUPP. The only thing you know PNP are transistors. I don't even know what that means in transistor and electrical speak. Was not an electrical person, unfortunately. Needs to create a tunnel. Yeah. Rick is good at making tunnels. He really is. Tunnel master. You need a NAT tunnel? He's got you. Oh wait, he's not a network engineer. That's totally unrelated to what I'm thinking. Yeah, he's a Minecraft tunneler. He's toiling in the mines. Ugh. Darn it. That's my bad. It's okay. I mean, it's all my bad, but you see I got the Cheetos now? Yeah, I couldn't resist. It's snowing. That was smart. Didn't get my jump. Oops. A little too close. Okay. All right. Okay. I can do this. I know I can. I've done it 2 other times. 3 other times? 3 other times. 3 other times. You'd think after forgetting to do it the first time, I'd remember to do it the second time that I beat this level in a ROM hack. But no. No. I'm just here to make myself feel pain. And to talk about Game of the Year, Balatro. Which is clearly going to win. Copium. You miss Picross? You were the only one. I think everyone else was putting up with it just to be nice. Emote. I have thought about just like if, well, I was thinking if I beat this level because I didn't know that I'd be walking into the first half of this level today and not the second half of this level, then I'd play some Balatro for the next half of the stream or the remainder of the stream. And now I don't know. I kind of want to beat this level, so we'll see what happens. But I did have plans today to play a chill game and just kind of chill and chat. But this is extra practice for the speedrun? Yes. Yes, it is, Alyssa. A speedrun I had no intention of ever trying, and now I'm attempting this level for the 4th time with very minimal changes. I'll add between the first and the second. And spending hours. People are different. The game you can think of that you've seen me play that you're least interested in is Balatro. I don't know, Pokemon is close. I understand that people are different and they like different things. And I get that, you know, you may not like Balatro but would like Picross more. But I think the general consensus was that High Surf liked Picross and everyone else was just putting up with Picross because I was live, which is very sweet. And so I started to reward those of you who wanted to watch by not playing Picross. But I will say, I feel very fully justified in playing Balatro because while you, Nasty Triangle, may not like Balatro, from what I've gathered, the general consensus is that Balatro is a very good game. People like it. They may not like to watch it as much, but they do like Balatro. And I do find that I enjoy it even more than Picross, which I'm a little surprised. I thought Picross was an amazing, like, turn-based puzzle game for me.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
But Balatro's way better of a turn-based game that I can just, like, pick up and put down and pick up and put down. It's a great parenting game, is what I like to call it. And it goes back to the ultimate parenting game for me was Magic. Teach your kids to gamble? On what? I'm still having a hard time with it's gambling. Like, booster packs aren't inherently gambling. Welcome in, Gooch. I hope you're doing well. It was cool to see you crush it on some SMB3. Not a whole lot of MTG Arena content going on here. Yeah, because I stopped playing Arena daily. It's the same system as gambling, but much more interesting and less problematic. Yeah. That run was terrible. Yeah, but it's just interesting to watch someone really run a SMB3 ROM hack, is what I'm saying. But yeah, you did switch over to vanilla. And yeah, that's a game. That's a game that exists with physics. You like SMB3? I know you do. I know you do. And Plasma does too. I understand. I didn't dislike the game, I just didn't like it as much as this. You want to run vanilla in the new year? There's so many strats. There is a lot of strats. It's a very deep game. But how are you gonna beat Kaizo 3 Bowser if you're playing nothing but SMB3? Damn it! Maybe 1 8-hour Kaizo 3 Bowser grind session a month. 12 chances. 12 rooms. 1 man. 1 Kaizo 3 Bowser. The Goocherer stars in Beat Kaizo 3 Bowser. Only on twitch.tv/The Goocherer. Put Kaizo 3 Bowsers into SMB3. That sounds horrifying. If you don't beat it by 4 of those, you might give up. That's fair. It's officially the first snow at your house this season. Yeah, I know. It's right here. I've got a live cam of it over the gameplay. It's coming down now. Yeah, I know. I can see it. You all can see it. That's what you did, right? You put a live cam of the snowflakes. Put it up on the internet. And now everyone can just use it as an overlay when it's snowing at your house. Imagine. That would take a ton of work. You're gonna let your dog out so he gets confused? Oh, that's great. Hope he has fun. But is also equally and adequately confused. Yeah. Still no snow where you are? That's fair. You're very far away from East Cheadle. And it's possible that Ixochitl is at a higher elevation than you. You probably won't see any this year. If you do, it'll be only 1 to 3 inches max. They're saying it might be a terrible snow. Okay, the weather forecasters in my area are completely mixed on the topic. They're saying it's either going to be a crazy snow season or it's not going to be any snow at all. And I'm like, I don't know. You're pretty deep in a valley. Does that mean that you normally get snow every year? Oh yeah, the only reason you get snow is your elevation? Largely, yeah. It's also not abnormal to get snow until like January. That's what I've heard, yeah. Is that snow by the end of December is pretty uncommon in the Pacific Northwest. But I don't know how much further north or whatnot. Your elevation of your house is 7. I should really look that up and find out what I used to live at. But now I currently live at like 200. But largely I was living at like probably 12. If I had to guess. Less than 30 by far. Sacramento's right near you, so it doesn't not snow there. Just once a year of powder. It's just very extreme in Sacramento. You'll get like 190 9, and then it'll get a little bit of powder. It's really weird. They just enabled 720p on your internet plan. Is then when you lived on the West Coast? Yeah. Yeah. And like where I live now, there is a 0 sea level in the city that I'm living in. But I live on a hill, so I'm like 200 feet up. According to Google, at least. I should probably get a little bit more accurate than that, but that's good enough. I don't understand what you mean by they enabled 720p on your internet plan. Like, they were restricting your video download to the point where they wouldn't let you watch in 360? There's tsunami evacuation signs all over town, which is only slightly terrifying. Yeah, all along the California coast is also that. They're all over the place. Good morning, Concave Koala. And I didn't live along the coast. I lived along the bay side, so whenever we would go to the beach, it was just a sea of tsunami warning, get to high ground if needed, you know, that kind of thing. And like seeing those signs like just reminded me, you know, yeah, we're on a fault line. As much as I just don't realize that earthquakes are happening. Video streams were throttled to 480p max, otherwise no matter what, it would buffer. That's terrible, Executal. Can we get some damn internet infrastructure in the mountains in America, please? Have you looked into WiMAX? Do they have that available to you? Sadly, that was better than what you had before. Yeah, I get that. I'm just like, oof. That's rough. Concave Koala, I saw you were playing some sauna. Was it a lovely and warm sauna? As delightful as a true sauna should be? Or was it hellacious? You have a local ISP you're planning to switch to? Oh, that's exciting. You just finished it, loved every second of it? Awesome. Yeah, Pinaha makes some cool stuff. Or has made 2 really cool hacks. Spent a lot of time on those, clearly. He even streamed some of it when he was making it. Not a ton, but it was interesting to see Sauna 2 being made. I'm assuming you're following it by now, but yeah. Sauna 1 was your first intermediate hack that you beat, so it was very excited to play the sequel. Oh, that's awesome. See, I didn't even know that. That's awesome. Damn it. You made the questionable choice to only play one beginner hack before you went to an intermediate. Yeah, but you're probably a better gamer than me. I don't know how questionable that would be. You're now back on Epiphany by Sayla. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of a Sayla hack. And that one's really cool. Like, I'm not even saying, you know, at the time you were a better Mario player than I am now, Alyssa. I'm saying you were probably just overall a better gamer than I was. You're telling me that I'd have a better time if I full screen. But I wouldn't have a better time, Gooch. Because then I wouldn't read you guys. And I'll tell you one thing. Is that reading you is what keeps me playing. The deal is $10 million a year. I think that's football related. Got to push yourself on Kai'Sa. That's the right choice. Well, Lissa is an absolutely amazing player. Koala, if you're not aware, you should definitely go follow Alyssa. And Alyssa, you should probably follow Koala. Koala, meet Alyssa. Alyssa, meet Koala. If you're not already. Okay. But Alyssa is, you press like 3 buttons in your lifetime. I'm pretty sure you've pressed more than 3 buttons. You know, you gotta push at least 4 buttons to do a shell jump. And you do those way better than me. And then you're also the cape expert, surely. Bard, welcome in. McDuff. Welcome in. I guess I gotta go get a beverage. You played Quickie 2 and then speedran it for 2 months until you could beat it in like 20 minutes. See, that's some dedication. You're okay with cape? You all your cape knowledge to the true sickos? I mean, I can't argue with that. Snow is very fitting today. I figure it's probably snowing for you because it's already been snowing for you, McDuff. But Ixocheetle made this. So I figured, why not enjoy this? Did over 300 runs in 2 months. What, Gooch? 3 feet since 2 a.m.? Holy moly, McDuff. Wow. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a beverage. With 30-mile-per-hour winds. Jeez. We're getting some of those winds, but we're not getting any of the precipitation at all. And I mean, it's cold outside, but it's nowhere that cold. It's 41. That's what this says. But it feels like 34. So we definitely got some wind chill, but those are rookie numbers. Got to get those numbers up. No, I got some rookie numbers for you.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Well, thank you, Bard, for taking care of your streamer, and I hope you have a fantastic day. It's good to see you. I've been enjoying watching you play some Minecraft when I can. And then you were playing some BG, I saw. We've been RPGing again, and over here too. So I haven't played a modern RPG in years. Dog does not want to go out. Oh, yeah. Little puppers in the snow. You know, just throw them out. And eventually it'll happen, surely. You've never been to a Costco in your life? That's fair. That's fair. That's taken from the movie Idiocracy, where the greeter just has the most soulless job of saying, "Welcome to Costco, I love you." In case you're not aware of why that is there. You've been to the Kirkland location Costco? I have not. My family did many times, but at the time there was near Costco, so. But I hear for many a Costco person, that is Mecca. One must travel far to the great state of Washington and visit the Grand Kirkland location. And also, while you're at it, you should probably check out Starbucks HQ, because that's where Sears used to be. Womp womp. Damn. I hate this level. I love this level, but I hate it because I'm done with it. I regret not hitting F2 so much right now. How badly do I want to be done with it? I am probably just going to save state through it. I'm just trying to get past this eerie jump. Bard, you can come in and out as much as you want. That's normally how I am watching Twitch. Is I'll like watch Twitch and walk away from my computer, and then I'll watch Twitch. And I mean, like almost everything I do at home is sporadic as all hell. Because I got little ones running around, and you know I'll like be like, oh yeah, sure, absolutely, you know, oh yeah, oh okay, cool. I'm watching Twitch. Oh, yep, gotta go. You know, and it's a wonder that I actually get anything done around here in gaming. Fortunately, one of them's at school, so that helps. Because I pretty much just set up the younger one, who's not in school, with a whole bunch to do, and then I stream. For a little bit, at least. But also, you can be as sassy as you want. Okay. That was stupid. That was just straight up stupidity. I know better. I'm gonna beat it. I promise. It's gonna happen. Again. I just want to beat this eerie jump. And then I'm gonna pause. But I do appreciate you, Alyssa, for saying, hey, I'll give you a save. You're a very sweet human. And a crazy good Mario player. Actually, almost everyone who plays Mario here is a better Mario player than me. And it's astounding that any of you like to watch this. To me. A Z formation? Oh, shit. That's sassy. Oh! Okay. All right. Let's do this. Was a sea monster as at first, and you were waiting for the tree fitty? I don't think I get that reference. Does that make me really lame? That probably makes me really lame. Because Benedict's really cool. Shit. Golden Nessie. South Park. Yeah, I don't watch enough of that. I wasn't allowed to watch any of that as a kid is a big part of it. Woo! Come on. There we go. I don't know how good of a save state this is, but we made one. I'm going to try and piano the D-pad, which is not something I normally do, but I want to be hitting both right and start at the same time. Nope. Okay. That's not going to work. All right. I guess I can wait, even. Not quite that much, though. Shit. Shit. Okay. Okay. I just need to catch the tail of this Eerie. I'm so close. I'm a little bit behind because of the save state creation, but you can get ahead. Oop. Oh, almost, almost. Are you kidding me? All right, all right. That's fine. Almost, almost. Oh! That was weird, momentum-wise. Oh, come on. Almost there. If anyone's unclear of what I'm doing, I already beat this. I just forgot to save. There we go. There we go. Now it's saved. Huh? Now this changed a little. Oh, this changed a little bit. You're on the Boo Boss right now. This half of the level changed a lot. Well, okay, it didn't change a lot, but it changed a little. He added death blocks instead of all spikes. And wait, so you're saying in like 30 minutes you beat 6 levels, and I'm over here spending an hour and a half beating a level I already beat? Alyssa, you're on a whole different level. It's impressive. I do like that the death blocks are here, but it's also gotten me a couple of times. And Allie, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're doing cool things. Now you get to watch 2 people playing this? Who else is playing this? I want to know. There's been a lot of people playing this. I'm really excited that, you know. Oh, really? Cool. I got this. I definitely got this. This part I didn't have as much of a hard time with. I just kind of realized that I was spending too much time yesterday streaming. No! Ah! I feel like maybe if I'd had another like 20 minutes yesterday, I could have possibly beaten this. And we're going to test that right now. Because apparently the last jump has changed a lot too. So that's supposed to be a lot easier. So it shouldn't take me the same amount of time that it took me the first time either. Oh, I up-throwed. Damn it. What? Oh. The death block is bigger than a block? But yeah, I was watching I Am the Ratio last night. I appreciate you, Alyssa. You're amazing. And when I finally beat this, I'm going to try one of your levels next. Not that crazy one that you sent me before. I may never play that level again. But I've got one that I downloaded. Most of yours are kind of hard, but that one's totally fucked. Yep, totally fucked. Totally fucked. It doesn't help at all that my introduction to whatever water you want to call that, pressure water, high pressure water, fireman water, is that level. I'll say that. They finished it in 2 hours. They're probably much better than me. Can I please stop dropping my X button? Send it anyone who will try it out. This is the way. Just right over the target. Just right over it. I forward throw when I try to up throw, and I up throw when I try to forward throw. Oh, I hate throw blocks so much. Really bad at ducking too. I'm just bad with the D-pad. That's what I'm learning. Gracefully, more. All that was really terrible. I mean, I'm going to be excited, Alyssa, when you finally do crank out enough levels that you feel like they're cohesive enough to put together into a ROM hack, and that'll be cool to see you release a ROM hack one of these days. But these things take time. Unless you're Slopcore and you just crank out a ROM hack every 2 weeks. Or your first name Butt and you crank out a ROM hack every month. It so is. It really is. I agree. Tortured Souls is a crazy game. RZ Writer made a mountain of a crazy, crazy game. Damn. I wish I was as good as these guys. Chambo just crushed this whole... He's the level ahead of me in an hour. First try. You already did, JD. Oh, 20 minutes? Even better. Chambo is 100% a gamer. He may have two-shot this section. That doesn't surprise me at all. It took me 15 hours to beat this the first time. You never said who you were watching? Well, I mean, it was literally I opened up Twitch and boom, Chambo, first step forward in the title. I didn't even need to go to the category. Because Chambo's one of my top 5 streamers that I watched this year. It's not a hard section. I just suck with items. I will say. I can't hold a throw block properly half the time. Sometimes I wonder if it's my controller. And sometimes I wonder if it's just my weak thumbs, which are clearly very weak and feeble. Because I have a similar problem with shell jumps. Finger guns and thumb wrestling. Yep. If I do more finger guns of pew 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 pew, then yeah, I'll just become a better Kaizo player naturally. Well, thanks, Alyssa. I think Chambo's still an absolutely hilarious and entertaining streamer who plays Mario really, really well, obviously. And I really enjoy watching Chambo. But, you know, always watch who you want to watch at the end of the day. It's the magical thing about Twitch. Finger guns are by culture. You don't make the rules. For some reason, you just don't like watching him when the view count gets to over 50-ish. I understand that. I used to be like an absolute dead silent lurker, not letting myself be known at all if the chat was big, and I pretty much exclusively never bothered to look at smaller streamers, and just refused to even read chat for anyone over 1,000 viewers. For a long time. And it wasn't until I stopped watching event streams and started watching individuals more during the day that I started reading chat. And even then, I hardly spoke in chat. You saw some crazy numbers on our Twitch, like 5,000 hours watched and 37 chats sent. I mean, I would have had like maybe not 5,000, but I would have had like at least 1,000 a year. This is before recaps existed, but I would have had like at least 1,000 hours watched a year and like 2 chats. And it wasn't until I saw Grand Pooh Bear streaming that I even subscribed to anyone, because largely I was watching a lot of group streams, and I was always like, and when I say group streams, I mean like, you know, basically businesses that were live streaming. But like, you know, I completely understand not feeling comfortable with chatting. And for the longest time, I didn't see anything in Grand Pooh Bear's chat either. I would say, like, you know, I would say my sub message. That was it. 2 Chains. I don't know. But like, oh, 2 chats. No, like I would have like 2 chats for the whole year. And that's because a lot of the time also I was watching on TV. So like it before even a TV app. Yeah, I got you now. Welcome in, Lazy Uncle. But now, you know, my recap says that I talk like a motherfucker. And oh, jeez. And you all know that. It wasn't until really 2019. Even then, it really wasn't until like 2020 or 2021 that I started actually interacting with chat, and that's because, you know, we were all a little devoid of human contact. And I just needed some engaging conversation other than, you know, you have rookie numbers. I don't know. What's it say? For me, as a viewer, my number of chats. It doesn't have an overall? Oh, there we go. 26,000 chats. 26,900. So nearly 27,000. Your life didn't change for lockdown at all. You just had more of an excuse to be the recluse you are. So I lost my job and then proceeded to have a second kid. So by the time, which that was a whole experience in the hospital. By the time that I got any free time, it was at home. Because it wasn't really free time. It was, you know, taking care of a baby. Still. It was just less intense baby. There was intense baby care, and then there was less intense baby care. And no, I'm not saying ICU, in case that isn't clear. But that becomes your life for, you know, a year. 108,000 chats sent. Nah, Lazy Uncle, you don't need to do that. If you're just watching me for lunch, that's really sweet. Especially because you come here and you watch sometimes, like, for a couple hours on the weekend, too. So, you know, that's pretty good, considering, according to the recap, I only streamed, like, 300 days, or under 300 days. I went over it yesterday, if you want to go see that. It's pretty early on in the stream yesterday. But yeah, I streamed 296 days. If they waited to do the recaps at the actual end of the year and not at the middle of December, or count it for whatever the hell they count it for, I'm really not sure what the time period is, but clearly it's not the end of the year. Then I would have a 300 there. And that was kind of my goal, was to at least hit 300. I was trying to get 360. Not 365. That's insane. But I was trying to get, like, you know, 350, 360, and then that was like my original plan in January, and then my wife was like, I want to travel, and I was like, okay, honey. That's fair. You know? But that's an impressive number, Plasma Snake. You're real chatty. Chatty Cathy. Chatty Plazzy. There we go. You had 5,000 watch hours and 17,000 chats. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, Nasty Triangle is far and away the number one in this channel on chatting, I think, if I remember correctly. Right? Does it say? Doesn't say. Doesn't actually say chat messages. Huh. His does, but yeah. And chat stats does, but yeah, it's weird that this doesn't say who my top chatter actually is. It just says these 7 people are your biggest fans, and I'm assuming that means the top chatters. Fuck Spider Mario, by the way. This has been a public service announcement. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Maybe you really shouldn't play that game. I wouldn't say that you're necessarily gonna enjoy that fight, but maybe you will. You assume it's more about watch time than actually chatting? Maybe. I don't know. It is a impressive work of art. I will say that within the confines of Super Mario World. And yeah, I guess maybe it's watch and chat is that stat. Yeah, the parries are mean. I don't know why RZ thought that was funny. But yeah, watching Chambo beat that, I was just like, I'm never playing that. Never playing that. Aw, man. I don't have 7TV on the screen. But that's really apt emote there. Nasty triangle. Put a little snow time on it. You said you'd never speedrun it? Why do you even speak though? Because you're not going to speedrun it. That's why you speak, to say that you're not going to do it. Because surely you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Nope, Plasma Snake. No one's doing it. No one's speedrunning that. It's a work of art. Enjoy it for the work of art that it is. That does not mean play it over and over and over and over again. Maybe you'll be allowed to play another hack someday. Yeah, I mean, what happened to being a Margot streamer, Alyssa? I thought that's all you do. You're not a SMW streamer, you're a Super Margot World streamer. You've only played it 9 times. No, 11. Well, at least you didn't put those numbers together and then put that in a phone. And then get a couple of get a little question from the police. All right. Don't worry, when your Frost Fatales run gets it, you'll have to play a ton of Superstar again. Superstar. Actually, full hack 7 times. What? 300 exits for 7 clears? Ooh. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that bad. I haven't seen the whole thing into, like, a sitting at all. I just keep I just kept like popping in and out of Chambo's stream when I was watching him play it, and I felt like, you know, it's a really cool hack, but there's no way I'm playing it, so there's no point in like going deeper than I already have. But I did enjoy watching it. What I did watch. 44 exits. That's wild. I didn't know it was that big. I knew it was big, but I thought it was like, you know, 30. That's big. Oh. I mean, he did crush it. Then that's pretty awesome. God, freaking, my thumb does not work. TS1 is something like 30 exits. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. I don't think anything I've played has more than like I don't think anything I've played has 15. Maybe Easyland had more than 15? I did not play Baby yet. No. I've seen a lot of it. But it being a very tongue-in-cheek go beat the level Kappa, I never really wanted to play it. But also, you know, I'm the guy who looked at Quickie World when it was early on and went, that's really freaking hard. I'm not beating this. But I'll give it a shot. Spent about an hour on the first level and went, I can't even. What the regrab? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what a regrab is, so how do you even beat this level? I keep dying over and over and over again, and then said, I guess I'm just not good enough for Kaizo. And convinced myself that I was just not good enough for Kaizo for 5 years. Fast falling that first Goomba took you way longer than you feel comfortable admitting. I mean, I think you should be very comfortable in admitting that it took you a while, because here's the flip side of that. I only spent an hour on the first level, maybe not even a full hour. It sure felt like an hour. And then proceeded to not play the game for 5 years. Fully convinced that Mario Maker was the only game for me at that point. And even then, maybe Mario Maker isn't it anymore, because I don't like that game very much.
Why did it have to be snakes?
I don't know, Snake. I don't know AI Snake, but it did have to be snakes. The one thing Indiana Jones is afraid of. So, you know, if you spent more than an hour in Quickie World and then proceeded to get better at Kaizo after that, which I know you beat Quickie World, so take as long as you need. It's okay. Everyone had to cut their teeth somewhere. on something. You were stuck on Soft-Ring for about 24 hours of playtime? I was stuck on Soft-Ring for a while too. I didn't really accurately count that, but it was definitely over 20 hours. Could have been longer than you, AI Snake. And lost a controller. And that's the worst feeling, but I understand it. I mean, may rest in the ground where it belongs. That's good. That's good. The way I look at it is like, you know, if you're spending time in a hack and you don't feel proud of it, just know that if you eventually beat it, you're doing better than a lot of other people. So make it a redeem that and one shot sporadically to feel like a champ, to really feel like a champ. Like, I understand that, you know, I've only been at this for a year, like seriously, but that's because I've had years of, I want to get good at this Mario thing that all these people keep streaming, and I really enjoy watching, and I just got very, very frustrated after a point. Because, like, I spent a lot of time in Mario Maker, not streaming that, going, I can't beat any of these levels. I really did. I was really fully convinced that I may never beat a ROM hack, AI Snake. I really, really thought that for a very long time. And that's because I was ultimately playing things that were too difficult. I'd play Panga levels and Barb levels and Pooh levels and Carl levels in Mario Maker, not knowing that there was easier stuff out there. And then when someone finally said, there's this thing that this Valdio guy made, you should really give that a shot. This is the easiest introduction to Kaizo there is. I was like, cool, man. I'm going to give it a shot. And that just, like, completely crushed my soul. And I went back to Mario Maker in, like, an hour or less. And yeah, that's why Flo McNasty World means a ton to me. Because it's the first intermediate hack I've ever beaten. It's probably going to be the first it's probably going to be the only intermediate hack that I've beaten for a while. Based on how long it took me to beat that and how much I struggle still with beginner hacks. Not just this one. But I'm not a consistent player. I realize that now. I'm nowhere near ready to play an expert hack. But I still wanna. I still wanna play Grand Poo World. I still wanna play Dram World. All these things that I enjoyed watching. So many people play over the years. I'd love to play like Kaizo 1 one day. Get truly trolled. You didn't mean to start playing Expert? That kind of happened on accident in the last 6 months? Understandable. But you're an absolute gamer who just, like, goes, challenge? Yeah, challenge accepted. Can I get an up throw, please? Then just speedrun expert hacks, because why not? Just don't speedrun Tortured Souls 2. Don't do it. Don't do it, Alyssa. Oh. You want to be challenged by more than just Greg? That's fair. If you don't take normal, I'm going to start hard, and I really don't want that. You're wild, Plasma. You're also so goated. Save you though. I don't feel like this level's a beginner level, but man. Thanks, Lana. That's really, really sweet of you to say. I hope you're having a great day. And, yeah, I mean, like, it took me spending probably a couple of years in Pooh's stream to even really say much more than thanks for the 12 months of awesomeness that you provided, or thanks for the 15 months. And I mean, he's a big chat, right? Like, I mean, obviously it's grown a lot since I initially walked in there. When I first subbed to Pooh and when I first started watching him, I was watching him on YouTube. But yeah, like going back to that, you know, when I first started watching him, it was like 500 people, and that was a lot of chatters. And it's just grown from there. And it's changed a couple of times since, but it's a very active chat, and it's intimidating to be in big chats. I get that. But ultimately, it's just intimidating to talk. I'm so upset at myself. Oh, hell yeah. All done with work? Let's go. Yep. That's the difference between West Coast and West Coast, as it were.
Hey guys! Oh, big gulps, huh? All right.
It's more personal.
Well, see you later.
Welcome in, Big Daddy. Yeah, I mean, like, as I've realized and watched smaller and smaller streamers, this is the best way to experience Twitch anyway. And good morning, afternoon. I think it's afternoon for both of us, right? But you know. Good day to you all. Good time zone. Happy time zone, everybody. Like I enjoy watching bigger streams, but I don't necessarily enjoy talking in bigger streams. At this point, the only streams that I watch that have over like 100 viewers are very few and far between, and they either gave me a vibe that they're very connected in a close-knit community, and their streamer was good. So like Chambo is one of those for me. Or they're someone I've been a part of that stream for a couple of years. You've been at work for 1.5 hours? You really start early. Damn, Gooch. Does that mean you actually get out early, or does that mean that you just work a lot? Yeah, I mean, I can do time conversions. Eight to 5. Dang. Unpaid lunch. Too early. Forced to. Can't leave an hour early and skip lunch. I hope maybe you can always duck out a little bit early sometimes, but maybe not. I would certainly hate 8 to 5 every day. That's illegal. Yeah, I got that. You do 4 a.m. to 4 p.m.? 12-hour shifts, Big Daddy. You working 4 days a week? You work maybe 4? I mean, that's fair. If you want to, yeah, if you want to do something like that, that's different, right? Five days, 6 if they had their way. Jeez. Ugh. Damn. I cannot get past this for the life of me. Why did I jump? 5 days, 6 if they had their way. That's wild to me, Big Daddy. So you're working 60 hours a week? That's crazy. Every week. But you're saying the work's not very hard. But you're signed up to be there for 60 hours a week. Damn. I quit a job when they start expecting things like that. But obviously, things are different. It sounds like you have a lot more downtime, first off. It's always the engineer's fault. Exactly. Now, Alyssa, you've tempted me into just loading up your save. So I know it's there. That not being a real ceiling is low-key genius. Well, I think you're pretty much dead if you're throwing it up, no matter what, Plaz, because of the Eerie. Though I'm not entirely sure what the end jump has changed to. But you would have been dead in the old version. Your unlimited time off, but when you would request it in work from home world, you show up to work, check emails. If you have meetings, maybe attend those. Eventually, if no one has contacted you, see if there's something productive you can do. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, that's the world I'm largely familiar with a little bit more. I wasn't remote at all, but it was pretty much get your work done and don't get your work done if you tell your manager you're going to be off. But don't take too much vacation because then you're not getting any work done. You told one of your previous bosses where you were in the office that you waste so much time at work? You cited some article where a lot of people claim to only be productive like maybe 2 hours a day. I mean, yeah, some people really can't do office. I get that. When I finally wasn't supporting laptops but supporting people and servers, that took some getting used to, being in an office. And I'd
hi,
been in
thanks
an
for
office.
checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hey, welcome in, Garbage Lord. I hope you're doing well. I knew it. I knew it. Save that last sip just for you. Oh, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. And garbage killed me? No, not even. I know, I gotta save it for Garbage Lord. That last precious sip. Why is this taking me so long? Damn it. Okay. Have you been playing any cool games lately? Garbage Lord? I know you played BioShock. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago now? Oh gosh. You just realized it's snowing on stream? It was last week? Okay, cool. Seems more engaging than Half-Life? I certainly think so. Tactical Breach Wizards. Is it a tactics game? That seems kind of cool. BioShock's a really fun game. It's got a really good story, which I'm guessing Nasty Triangle knows some of it now. It isn't a tactics game? Oh, cool. It's more puzzly? Okay. You can shove people out of windows? That's funny. It's got a good story. It's got some really interesting gameplay mechanics. The whole series is really cool. I know a lot of people like to dump on BioShock 2, but I liked it. I don't know if we'll ever get a fourth one, but if we do, that'll be cool. Supposedly it's in development, you know. You weren't paying too much attention, that's fair. If you're gonna play it, I do recommend the dialogue's really good. As weird as it is, it's charming. Well, I mean, part of it was some of your comments during the BioShock stream, and I'm assuming you were watching a bit of that while I was streaming, because we raided Nasty, or we raided Garbage Lord, and you were already there, Nasty Triangle, but you're spot on. I mean, you're not wrong. Let me put it that way. So I don't know how much of this is shit posting and how much of this is just like you know, how little or much attention you were paying to the story of the game, because I know that you've said in the past story games aren't something you're always paying attention to, and I get that. Also, there are pipes. And Suchong. And Tenenbaum. It hurts a lot. Darn it, Garbage Lord. Now I gotta get up. Which is probably better for me anyway, because it's been hours and I haven't really gotten up except for to get this can. So I'll go put this in the recycling and then go get some. Interesting. Huh. I don't understand. Oh no. Oh no. Where do I need to go? I don't understand how this works. I should have read how to play that game. Oh well. Yeah, I get that. Early levels of Ant Run, if that's what I'm doing, you go anywhere. Later you have to end in certain places. Yeah, I totally lost. It said that I only had 50 out of 110 points. I have no idea how to score points in that. But I figured it would be about as quick and worth trying as the BioShock minigame, which is only present in one, by the way. Unfortunately. Can screen wrap. Oh. Well, I certainly didn't prepare for that. Can't do it forever. That's fair. So it's not like Ballionaire. Ballionaire? I can't say that. It's a word. If you hit fast, it goes faster to the next screen transition, but you get bonus points. You're kind of an expert. I'm not surprised. I hear you're pretty good at gaming. Gaming? Also, I hear that Garbage Lord is pretty good at gaming too. Pretty much certified gamer. Right there. So go give them a follow. Both of them. Because without them, I probably wouldn't be playing this much. They really revitalized my stream. In a way that I'm very grateful to both of them. Only minimal cheating? Oh, hell yeah. Huh? Yeah, nasty triangle. You being here and streaming your own stuff and showing me how good of you, how good you are at the Marios. Like, all of that really helped me. And also just like being really excited about editing your stream constantly and making it look different and adding all of those crazy redeems and showing me the streamer bot way. That was smart. Has put a whole different lifeblood into my stream. You think keep inventory is huge? Being faster as a noob. Ampersam, that's a fantastic streamer as well. Is this supposed to be an ampersand or a 3 or a but? It's very cool. Don't get me wrong. Keep inventory on death. You have to... Oh, Minecraft keep inventory. I was trying to figure out what you guys were talking about. Yeah. Keep inventory on death is both really a pain and a really good thing for the gameplay mechanics of Minecraft. I will say it does not spread well to a server. I think it's really good in a single player. I prefer, there's a mod that's called the Tombstone mod, where it puts all of your stuff in a chest when you die, basically. It's very similar to what, like, Valheim does. Yep. Whereas with Minecraft, making everything an object is kind of weird. Because shit despawns all the time. It's less likely to despawn in a single-player environment than in a server. But it does despawn even in a single player. So I feel like that's one of the pains of Minecraft that exist, and that's what I don't enjoy doing in Minecraft, but, you know, it's a minor thing, ultimately. Most of your items don't matter in Minecraft. There's a few, obviously, that do. You saw it on a Discord, and had to ask permission to steal it because it's too good. It is funny, for sure. It's a miner thing. Damn it. That's a good pun. That's a good pun. I'm proud of you for that one. But yeah, like, it's a survival mechanic that more than one game uses. It's not just a Valheim thing. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something older that uses that type of mechanic. But, like, also Lego Fortnite uses that mechanic as well, of creating a one-time use chest when you die. And I haven't played a ton of survival games, but I think Rust like keeps your body around rather than keeps your items just floating. If I'm remembering correctly. So it's like, you know, there's a couple of survival games doing something similar. And I feel like Minecraft might be the unique one in making all of your items just blow up all around you or your death. After watching Garbage on Monday, you're trying to beat Minecraft for once. But not using your inventory, so 19 deaths have been annoying. Some of them were mostly deliberate. Probably 8 to 9 of them were zombie piglin. Saw them even found the fortress. That's fair. Got cornered by 5 hoglins your last death when you tried to retrieve your stuff and only got most of it, and then the rest disappeared. Exactly. Isn't that annoying? Like, I'm cool with the Valheim thing. I'm not as great with the you just lose stuff randomly, but I get it. But because of the whole scarcity, you felt obligated to set up a small iron farm since you expect to die. Yeah, I mean, like, that's not such a bad idea, right? Because you can beat most everything in Minecraft without having to netherite all your stuff or anything like that, but iron's hard to find unless you get absurdly lucky. Oh, come on. You never ended up actually crafting any armor when you were playing on Monday? You beat the whole thing without armor? Jeez. It's because you died a lot? That's fair. I wish that copper could be used as a like low-level armor. I think that would be a really great improvement to the game. It is a good way to leave the nether. That's for sure. Terraria has wood armor. That seems a little too easy to me, but overall Terraria has a million things, so I don't mean that as a knock on Terraria, but in the context of putting wood armor in Minecraft, when your first order of business is already to punch a tree. Too easy to me. But I like the idea of copper armor because it's something that you have to go mine. It's really abundant, but you could make it some really, like, weak armor, right? But, like, it's abundant enough and not useful enough where you largely don't, you know, you accumulate a bunch of it and you don't really have a lot to do with it once you have gotten the hunt for iron started. You find leather armor not convenient enough to bother making, but I suppose if you were incredibly risk adverse, you would start the game by focusing on growing wheat and breeding cows. I guess if you were playing like hardcore, maybe that would be the way to go, because then you don't really have to go too far in some instances. Because I have seen some people who are like very risk adverse playing hardcore, and they're like just staying in their spawn for a while. So I can see a use case where leather armor is good, but I've never made it, really. Just gotta find grass and 2 cows. Exactly. But, like, you know, sometimes some spawns are in the mountains. In which case, that wouldn't be the strategy anymore, because now you're just hunting for wood. Sometimes they just want you to die. Exactly. I feel like if I was playing Minecraft right now, I would be a much happier person, but we're not, and I'm trying, and it's slow coming, and it's really frustrating because I know that I've got a save file that I could just skip through all of this, and I've already beaten it. But you know, sometimes pain is good. Pain is good. Because pain means you're getting better at the game. Surely. Would I be interested in being one of your Minecraft guests? Maybe, yeah. When are you crafting mines? We'll talk. You're gonna work on the server a bit today and go over the potential challenge maps and fun stuffs. Oh, challenge maps. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get wrecked. But in a way that I won't really care because it's Minecraft and, you know. Get me wrecked. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. After all, I get myself wrecked on this game every day. Every day. Just gonna watch the snow for a little bit. You guys feel me on that? You know, it's a nice calming day. There's snow. It's weather. There's not actually snow outside. But for me, at least. But for you, maybe there is. But it's chill. It's a chill day. It means snow worries. It's good. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah. It's... Damn. Hakuna Matata, baby. Hakuna Matata. I think I've had a really good time here. I've really enjoyed it. The weather outside is weather. Ain't that the truth? When I first moved here, someone told me, what you've experienced before was a forecast. What you experience on the East Coast is weather. And I really agree with that description. Because I used to open up the forecast, see the high, see the low, and like go, okay, I need to put on a jacket. It's gonna be cold. Oh, it's gonna rain today. It rained. The fire is so on fire. Welcome in, Gigantic Bucket. Hope you're doing well. True, Alyssa. Yeah, that was guaranteed in the PNW. But, you know, California was in a drought. And still kind of is my understanding. But they don't want to call it a drought. Don't call it a drought. We're farming here. And so... the forecast was pretty damn accurate, largely. Came out here, read the forecast, especially in the summer. And, wouldn't say a lick of moisture. All of a sudden, thunderstorm. Got caught in a couple of those before I started just bringing my jacket everywhere once it became thunderstorm season. I only had to get drenched like 4 times, completely soaked through, before I realized you should bring a rain jacket. Because you never know when a thunderstorm just comes out of nowhere and fucks your day. That's weather. I feel like most places have that meme where they say if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Except for sometimes it can go on for hours. That's when it actually is in the forecast, though, a lot of the time. But yeah, the times that I got screwed, I was just like, oh, that can just not be in the forecast. They don't see it coming. It just happens. They don't know. They don't know anything here. Sure. Yeah, let's do it. Damn it! Yep, let's do it. Let's just go. Let's go to Cat Makes. He's a much better player than I am. He's probably going to beat some levels today. I'm not. Apparently. Today's not the day. Today is not the day. But everyone, go enjoy some cool Cat Makes. You mean you should do it immediately? I do. I do. Well, especially the way Cat Makes streams. That's the best way, because he only streams for about an hour. Because he's on like wireless internet. So, considering things, absolutely. Lineru, thank you for the very, very nice words earlier, and I really appreciate everyone who says anything here, but I also appreciate if you say nothing here. So don't ever feel like you gotta say anything. But if you are comfortable in saying anything, cool. Gigantic Bucket, I'm sorry that you came in at the end, but it's good to see you. I will say that. And I hope you're having a great time. But I am totally done with this game, and I never want to play it ever again. And by that I mean, I'll be back at it tomorrow, and then we'll play some Celeste in the second half of the stream. And I don't care if I beat this level or not. We're playing Celeste tomorrow, okay? I'm serious about it. Bye.